I spent the last 8 years prior to seminary kind of being the god of my own life. I identified as an athlete, and that meant everything to me. I was busy traveling the world and competing at an elite level and chasing after titles. I was so ambitious that I wanted to be the top bodybuilder in the world. I came close. I came to 10th, and that wasn't even good enough. I had accomplished so much in different countries. I was a keynote speaker. I was traveling the world, doing a lot of things within the fitness industry. A lot of people knew my name. It almost felt like I was a mini celebrity, if you will. I think it's important to start there because you can really think that you're going in one direction with pure conviction and think that's the right way. And then your whole world can come crumbling down. My husband and I were not practicing Christians, not where we are now. Me being wrapped up in idolatry meant my husband was supporting me in it throughout the whole process. And I could not reconcile the fact that every thought in my head had to deal with bodybuilding. And when I started thinking about the spiritual disciplines and the rhythms that we're supposed to have as Christians, mine were non-existent. I had a regimen for water, for eating, for training, for sleeping, for recovery, everything, you name it. I had it all down. We had significant roles within our church. I was actually an assistant director of young adult and college ministries. These young adults are looking at me as a leader, and they're asking profound questions. And I want to make sure that I steward that curiosity in a way that truly brings them to the feet of Jesus. How can I do that if I'm barely realizing that I'm not living in alignment? I was a walking contradiction. We needed to find leaders that would walk with us. We had a missions conference at our church, and during the break, I met Jamie Mitchell, and she was running a Phoenix Seminary table. And so I just walked up to her, talked with her, grabbed a brochure. I started realizing Phoenix Seminary could be a place where I could get that leadership. I could get that training that I'm looking for so I could really make an impact. When you come here, it's just whoa. It is intimidating, but it's so refreshing to be so well received. I just felt like this community truly scooped me up. I was really quickly able to find a mentor and Dr. Nathan Tarr and his family. They really just took my husband and I by the hand. From there, we were able to really start diving into what is theology, what are the doctrines, how to live out life in a biblical way that will also inspire others who see it. 'Cause it's not just for you, it's for others too. All of us are brothers and sisters in Christ. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I want to dedicate my life to ministry, that I want to be that big sister and to be able to see them and hear them and point them to Jesus. And I feel like I can do that now because of the way that Phoenix Seminary is equipping me to be able to handle those types of conversations and questions with the tender care that they deserve. And it's such a privilege to be able to share my story to inspire and encourage other people who, might be going through a hard time. It was in my hard time that the Lord drew us close to Him. And so my ambition started when I realized that this life is not mine. Christ bought it on the cross. I'm here to get that education so that way I can help grow God's kingdom. To be able to put the performance aspect of me on the altar and truly just, Lord, I just want to know you in such a profound way that when I speak about you to others, they feel something. That's enough for me.